Hello, the game has started and it's my opponent to go first. I have a pretty poor rack, 2 I's and a few clunky consonants. Doty comes down by opponent, and I'm looking at, what am I looking at? Play of Nix maybe for 23. Not great options. Yeah, I think I'll go with the Nix. 23. Not a bad pickup. Cowpeas. $79. Nix takes an E. Cowpeas comes down for 79. Now, draw fairly well here. I don't think swalled is good, but you never know. No, it's not. Swilled is good, but not swalled. So, opponent's just played a Y. What to do with this rack? Wall is good and walls. I'm keen to get rid of the W if I can. What about cold? It does take a S front hook, and I've got an S. Just 2 S's to come, so a little bit of a gamble, but I think it might be a nice little setup for me. And I draw another S. The rest of the rack pretty ropey, but woes should sort it out if opponent doesn't get in there first for 35. That's about as good a rack leave as I'm gonna get from this set of 7. What other options would there be? Ooh, grandly. Massive 98-point bingo. So I will go with woes for 35. And I've drawn another S there. I do have fumes. Opponent will have first go at this trip, and hopefully not too much damage incurred. Oh, okay. Opponent leaves the G. Just looking at ways of utilizing that. Veggie. I've got fuses and veggies. FEU here. 29. What can I do through the G? Anything decent? No, I think fuses, although it burns both S's, 37 points is a good score, and the rack leave pretty decent. Not bad. Opponents played botting. And just looking at hotspots for my H. Adam, if the E were a D. Just looking if there might be a bingo here. Homelier. through an L. This L not in the right spot. What about the S? Shire, no. Airsome is good, AIRSOME, but not airsome, HEIR. So what should we do here with this H? Maybe just home, homey, 34. Eta aereo. No, I would need 2 E's for that, not 2 A's. Aeration onto an N. This N not quite out in the open as much as I would have needed it to be. Opponent's play of Zauk, a big 42-point play, gives him the lead. And I've got 1-point tiles here. Any bingos on offer? Close with the S, but esoteria, no. Just aren't enough floaters out in the open, unfortunately. Taylor, 37. Agamete, no. Atomage, no. Opponent scores well with the Q. I'm almost forced to take that spot. Unless I have a big score here, which I don't see. I think cat has to be the play. There is a U to come, only one, mind you, but there's an I as well. So I'll look for bingos just to see if there might be one. Agamete, but not. What about the ATE ending? I think I'm going to go with cat. 24. I'll draw the J. Scores are quite close. Don't have a great play from 11A down, I don't think. Any hotspots for the J? I've got Joe here. 37's quite strong. Any other good J spots? No, not seeing any J spots currently. Opponent plays Torp, so I think I will go with Joe. And this is a nice looking rack. With the right floater, I should have a bingo. Mediating, but that's through 2 floaters. Demating, no. Remating, yes, but not demating. Detaming, no. Okay, remaining tiles not overly bingo-y. Scores are quite close. do I block this S at the bottom? I don't think I need to. A play of mad seems okay. And that'll leave 5 in the bag. That's quite nice. I've got steering from the S. Opponent likely to block that one. Oh, he doesn't. So, steering it is for 80. And then opponent has the F for score, but the game is won. And I don't think he can go out. Goes far there. And then AR, I guess I could do var and add what to do. I think R is 9. And the other one was 9 as well. Okay, I'll go with this. Might be a better play, but that's the end of the game. Thank my opponent for the game. Let's see what we missed. 450 to me, 354 to opponent. Back to the beginning. So opponent had Gothy, Hyoid, goes with Doty, and Witch for 15. Probably the best of the rack leaves. Hence the top equity play. I went with Nix. Opponent's got Glibly for 48, making Nixie. That would have been nice, but burning the blank. Might be worth doing for just about 50 points. Opponent goes with Blit. And Cowpeas, 100-point play. Look at that. Oh, of course, Nix takes the E. Should have seen that. I was so quick to get it down, but look at the difference in score. An extra 21 points that I passed up by rushing my play. Now opponent's got the blank, but Dryly for 50, keeping the blank, making Nixie. That's really nice. Goes with Nosy, and then Wood for 16. Yeah, no great scores there. I just thought I'd get rid of the U and the duplicate L. Opponent's got Grandly for 98, which gives him the lead. And then I've got this rack to deal with. Woes was best. Opponent's got Vitro for 32 through the R of Grandly. He goes with Veggie. Fusey or Fuses seems fine for 37. Of course, I could have kept the S back. That makes more sense. Fusey, good with a Z as well, I believe. And then Botting for 33. That was opponent's. That seems fine. Homie for 34 was simming best on that rack. And then opponent's got a 42-point power play with the Z, which gives him a slight lead. No bingo here. Taylor was the highest score, but Rail through the L. Okay, better rack leave, albeit 2 fewer points, but close enough on the equity there. And opponent's got a 31-pointer for Quinner. Now, I played Cat because I just didn't like the idea of opponent playing something like Jin, DJIN, or something to that effect. Even though there was only one I and one U, I thought I'm going to take that out, especially since I had duplicate A and it got rid of one of the A's. So that was my thinking there. Torp for 24. Opponent goes with that, but in a different placement. Joe for 37 was best. And now, look at that. Front hook for Quenner, co-Quenner for 36. That's a nice score. That would have drawn us more or less level. Opponent goes with coup. And no bingo here. Very close with the floating E, but Mad was best for 29, leaving 3 in the bag. And then opponent goes with Rev. 5 in the bag, yeah. Opponent goes with Rev for 27. So he's still within striking distance, but then I've got those bingos: Reesting, Steering, Strain. Inquinate. Wow. Look at that. Gee. Or just quinate as well. But obviously the bingo's best. And then opponent's got Far for 31. And then Raya for 12 was best. But I didn't really take too much time trying to extract the most I could. Here. Her and Raya. So that was the end of the game. Hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.